You plan your days. You set goals. You make lists. You try to manage everything, your time, your career, your relationships. And yet, the more control you seek, the more anxious you feel. Why? Because control is one of the greatest illusions the mind creates. Your brain is obsessed with prediction. It evolved to anticipate danger, to know what happens next. When things go as expected, your brain rewards you with a dose of dopamine. But when something goes wrong, when reality doesn't match your plan, that same brain releases cortisol, the stress hormone. That's why even small changes, a delayed flight, a bad message, a traffic jam, make you tense. It's not the situation, it's your brain craving certainty. The mind doesn't just want things to go well, it wants things to go its way. And that's where suffering begins. Because life doesn't care about your schedule, your logic, or your plans. Life happens how it happens. And your attempt to control it only makes the chaos feel louder. You think controlling people will bring peace. You think controlling outcomes will bring safety. But what you're really trying to control is fear. Fear of failure. Fear of loss. Fear of being helpless. So you micromanage, overthink, and chase perfection. Not because you love control, but because you're terrified of what happens when you lose it. But here's the paradox. The moment you surrender control, you actually gain something far more powerful. Freedom. Freedom to respond, not react. Freedom to adapt, not panic. Freedom to live in flow instead of resistance. Think of a river. When you fight its current, you drown. When you float with it, you move effortlessly forward. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. Psychologists call this the locus of control. People with an external locus blame life for everything. They feel powerless. People with an internal locus think they can control everything. They burn out. But peace lies in the middle, accepting what you can't control, and mastering how you respond to what happens next. So how do you do that? Start with awareness. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, breathe and let it go. If yes, act, don't obsess, because overanalyzing a problem doesn't solve it. It just repeats it in HD. Next, practice radical acceptance. It doesn't mean giving up. It means acknowledging reality as it is. When you stop arguing with what is, you release an incredible amount of mental energy that was trapped in resistance. And finally, build trust, not in outcomes, but in yourself. Trust that whatever happens, you'll handle it. Because the real peace isn't in controlling life. It's in believing that you'll be okay even when you can't. Control is comforting, but it's a trap. You think you're managing life. But really, life is managing you. Every plan, every goal, every decision is fragile. But your ability to adapt, that's unbreakable. You don't need to control the storm. You just need to stop fighting the wind. This is Mind Unlocked. Unlock your mind, and peace will follow. If this hit you hard, don't just scroll away. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Mind Unlocked to reclaim your mind, one thought at a time.